Okay, how's everybody been doing? It's been a while since I've made a video. Mainly because I've been out of town and also because I got a laryngitis and a little bit of a throat condition, so hopefully I don't have something worse than that. But that's it. Hopefully that's why. I haven't made a video for a while, so I apologize. If you follow my videos and you watch me, you know that it's been a little bit of time, but it's a good time because right now everything is going very, very well. Bitcoin up over 10,000. EOS very close to $5. Voice very close to being launching. And the challenge application is doing great too. We've got some doing with the challenge applications. Actually, we have a big exchange. If you go onto our challenge Telegram, you'll see that there's an exchange, one of the largest in the world, which is B2B. Actually, it's P2P, B2B. Those guys are thinking about listing us, one of the major exchanges in the world. If you go to the Telegram, I'll put the link below, you'll see it. P2P, B2B, one of the biggest exchanges in the world. And they actually made a post on our Telegram talking about listing us, so we're really happy about that. Getting listed on a major exchange like that really helps with the liquidity. So things are progressing very well. They're aware of us. They know our application. They're following us. And yes, we're hopefully going to get listed on that exchange very quickly. So the other thing I want to talk about, we are waiting for voice. And we're waiting for voice for a number of reasons. First of all, we're excited about voice and how it's going to change the social media environment, the landscape. I'm going to tell you right now, my daughter, who I think people who watch this video probably know, has 600,000 subscribers on YouTube, has 1.45 million on Instagram. She makes videos probably as often as she'd like with FaZe Rug, who's got about 12 or 13 million, maybe 14 million by now. He's one of the biggest YouTubers in the world. I'm going to see if I can get them on Voice. So as soon as Voice starts cranking up, I'm going to get Molly and Rug to make a video and put it on Voice. And if you don't know who FaZe Rug is, I'll put a link to his videos down below. Like I say, he's probably one of the top 200 YouTubers in the world. So yeah, we're going to get some people involved, and we're also going to figure out a way so that we can work alongside Voice, so we can somehow use the challenge application to be able to coincide, to exist with Voice, to be able to have challenges that are linked to Voice, things that can work back and forth with Voice. So we're pretty excited about that. We got big exchanges coming on board. We got Voice coming on board. We've got big social media plans for the future. You know, when you got the market that's really soft and you got big things planned in the future, you know, you really don't want to pull out the big guns yet, because you want everybody excited when you pull out the big guns. We will be pulling out the big guns here very soon. And if you watch our videos, you know what I'm talking about. We've got some stuff we can really do as far as social media is concerned. We can attract a lot of people. But we want everything working smoothly. We want all the changes to be made. We want everything in place. And we have really thought about this for a while. We have planned this because we think Voice is this big. I mean, I talked about Voice last year, and I knew that the announcement of Voice was only the beginning. That when it actually launched, we would see the fulfillment of what Dan Lermer, Brendan Bloomer, Brock Pierce, and all the others were talking about as far as this being a game changer and how this is going to revolutionize social media. So this is what we've waited for. This is where we've come this far for. And if you've been with me and everybody else on this journey for the past 2 or 3 years, you know this has not been the easiest trek. That we've gone up some mountains and we've been in some valleys. So, you know, it's nice to kind of see this thing turn around. And I see a lot of momentum going right now. And everything, you know, football games, basketball games, everything works on momentum. When you get a little momentum going up, get a little something built up, that's when things start to progress and it takes off. So we're pretty happy about that. And also, we've been buying. I've been buying EOS here lately, and I've been buying Bitcoin. We made some pretty good, significant gains on Bitcoin today. I think we bought some Bitcoin. You know, I didn't buy it at 3,000, but I've been buying it all the way up. And yeah, it's been doing pretty well. So if you're working that 9 to 5 and you're thinking you're going to get ahead, congratulations, because you got a ways to go. I throw a few $1,000s of Bitcoin and you can see some serious appreciations. I think I've got some Bitcoin right now that's almost, it's probably getting a little over a double right now. So yeah, put a few $1,000s in Bitcoin, 2 makes 5, 5 makes 10, 15 makes 20, 30, 40, $50,000. That's that up pretty quick. I mean, and I love Tesla stock, but look what Tesla did. All the way up to 700, back to 500. I think those were the numbers. I'm not precise on that. So you know that's a NASDAQ stock, and that's one of the hottest NASDAQ stocks going. And I love Tesla, but still, up and down, and somewhat of an increase for Tesla is people get all excited about. But those kind of increases can happen in a few days with something like Bitcoin, something like with Ethereum, Challenge, any one of a number of different cryptocurrencies. Funny, because I was at one of the reasons I also have been making videos is because my daughter Molly's been moving to a different place, and we went down to get her cable set up. And the guy was, you could tell he would rather have been someplace else. But somehow we got on to cryptocurrency, and he was all excited because young guy, 25, 26 years old, he'd been investing in cryptos, and he sees this as his future. You know, he doesn't want to work behind a counter at a cellular phone service. He wants to be out doing what he wants to do. And the only way he's going to get out of those 9 to 5, make your rent, make your bus payment, make your bus ticket or whatever it is you use, transportation, you know, your share ride or whatever it is you're doing. The only way to get out from underneath those kind of things is to do something that takes a little bit of, you know, maybe takes a little bit of, you know, what would you say? A little bit of guts, a little bit of ambition, a little bit of faith. You need a little bit of faith, my friend. A little bit of faith to get out of the ordinary, everyday, mundane life, you know. And sometimes it's hard. Sometimes you lose. Sometimes you win. But I think you got to try. So yeah, you got to try. You can't let it go by, because this is a great time to get involved. So anyway, hopefully we continue with the uptick. I'm hoping voice is a huge success. We're waiting for it. We're waiting for some of the changes we're going to make to Challenge to correlate with voice, so hopefully integrate better with voice. And as soon as that happens, we're going to release it to a lot of people. So anyway, some of the stuff that I've been talking about for the last 2 years, hopefully will be coming true here very soon. I appreciate you watching. Thank you very much.